Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of Rocket GM. It's been a little bit since we've done this series. Like I said, this is a very progressive series, if you will. Like we could go a few weeks without doing it, and we could kind of come back. I mean, that's kind of how this series is. Like, it's kind of an ongoing series here on the channel, so it's kind of how the series would run. But we last left off with we just played that Clippers game. And now we're going to be, I'm going to sim a little bit. Actually, so my plans are, I want to get some good trades going. Let me just sim a little bit. I'm going to play, I'm going to sim all the way up to here. Yeah, let me just sim it a little bit. And then we'll see what, got around the 23rd pick, got around pick, second pick, G22. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. No. So pretty much I'm just let's receive. Great. So Maxi just got injured, which is bad. Now I'm gonna decline that. Maxi is injured, so that's gonna no. Until now he's on a day-to-day. His status has been league rotation as is. He just got upgraded. Okay, now he's fully healed. Okay, good. After a few weeks, it's fully healed. Kind of something. No, I'm just kind of going through here. Okay, so none of these trades really interest me. I'll start that. No, I'm not really interested in starting. None of these things really interest me. CJ McCollum has a sprained right foot. The CPU do that. Houston Rockets injuries fully healed. That's all good. Today's the trade deadline. Yes. So this is big for us. Today is the trade deadline. I don't think we're gonna get any of our targets, but we have. Let me see. We just got Jamal Murray last episode. I know we did that like right before the episode ended. We have Luke Beasley, Darren Smith, Andrew Shadow, Torrey Craig, Hassan Whiteside. So these are some new pickups we got in the. But it's still not good enough. I'm gonna find a trade finder for. Go to Chet Holmgren. I'm gonna do trade finder. Just gonna, I'm gonna trade somebody. I'm gonna try find a trade for Maladon. Let's see if I can trade finder him. Raul Neto and a 26-round pick. Start negotiation. We could do that. That's fine. That would be the trade offer. That's fine. I think we could be set for the rest of the season. I'm not saying anything. I'm actually gonna sim a little bit past the All-Star game. Sim all the way here. Yeah, so I'm not. Okay, sorry. So I think we made all the trades we have to do to finish up through the season. They are kind of wrapping up the season. I mean, our last game is April 9th, so I'm actually gonna sim. Might as well just sim. I'm gonna play the last game of the season. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna play the last game of the season, and then doubt we're making the playoffs. I really don't think we're making the playoffs. We are what? We didn't even get our final record yet. 31-50, and pending this game, Luka on the Wizards. That's actually funny. The Wizards actually have a decent lineup. That's funny. So I'm gonna play this game a little bit and talk a little bit more. So, sorry, I just had to turn my volume down. So my plans for today. Didn't necessarily realize we were gonna be getting into the off season this. I didn't necessarily plan to go into the off season, but I kind of have my plans made up. So we have a good. I mean, we have a solid team. So this is our last game of the season. Definitely not making it for the playoffs. But we have a solid team. We have CJ McCollum, Bryce Smith Jr., like Tyrese Maxey. Like we have a pretty loaded team, and this all took a season to build. So we're gonna kind of go through the off season and see the kind of off season festivities. Um, go ahead, see if we can make any more blockbuster trades. I want to get some people on our at least one of the targeted trades that we have on our menu. But as of now, I mean, we have a pretty solid team. I mean, you won't catch me complaining, really. I just, we can go bigger. And I might have to make a few trades if I want to make, like, some big trade, but right now we just don't have the assets for it. But we'll see the kind of, this episode's really going to be mainly focused around the off season. I won't be really playing too much games. We're just going to get back into the off season. Like I said, this is like kind of my one game, but we're gonna be getting into the off season and then probably getting into next season by the end of this video, and we'll just see what kind of holds us. But I figured I will play through the last game of the season, which is what this game is. So no playoffs, unfortunately, but that's okay though, because we're kind of tanking anyway. I mean, I didn't really expect this team to make it to the playoffs, and we're kind of tanking for it anyway in the draft. So I'm going to see what we could find in the draft too. We have some picks. So I was kind of gearing up towards the off season, but I didn't really intend for it to come in this particular episode. But I didn't really set up for that. But then I kind of planned ahead, so all good. So I'm not going to play this entire game. I'm going to sim, but play a little bit. So like I said, I'll try to play at least one game per episode, maybe more, but no more than two, because some of these games do take long, even when I do sim. I'm going to cut it there, shoot a three. Bang that. Now with, I'll explain that later in the video. Luka on the Wizards is actually crazy, but in my opinion, I'm gonna call time to make some adjustments. Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna make that shot first. It's Brown Jr. and we do have him. We have made some good trades. I'm gonna go and see if I can check out the floor. And that's a foul. That's a good foul, though. We'll take that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We'll take those.
For the Wizards, Malik Monk.
I'm gonna call time here. I just want to go through a few game plan stuff. We might have to fire coaches. At least the head coach. I'm gonna look into a new head coach this year. For the off season, I mean, we'll see. That's also something I have on my list as GM. So I'm gonna change a few. We do have Jamal Murray. I'm gonna have to balance between Jamal Murray and CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum will be coming in for Jamal Murray. He's gonna change we're gonna change up the starting lineup next season. Shamus can go in for Maxey. This is like our secondary lineup, and we're kind of set in terms of that. I mean, Hassan Whiteside as a center can come in and do some very good things. So he's a good backup to Chet Holmgren, but I want a base center. I don't really want to bounce around centers. I want a base center and then a good backup center. So that's also something I'll be looking for going forward. A base center and a backup center. So, because right now we don't really have a base. Now what I mean by a base center is like a star-studded center. So right now we really don't have a base center. We just have kind of like not a star-studded centers. I mean, we have pretty solid centers, but it's not really what I had in mind. So
Wizards foul. Jamichael Green. First personal foul. Shooting for the away team. Jamal Murray.
And you know, as GM, we can always relocate, but like I really don't think we're gonna be doing that. Why did he wait so long to inbound the ball? It's kind of weird. I'm surprised the Wizards aren't going further with Luka. Actually, I really don't. I'm not sure when that trade happened in game, but I'm surprised they don't go further. I'm really surprised they don't. Oh, dunk that. Good dunk, good dunk.
Hassan Whiteside.
Alright, I'm just gonna finish out this quarter here. And like I said, I mean, our team is pretty base solid right now in terms of what we got during the season, but I'm gonna see how much we could expand during the off season. Like I said, that'll be pretty much today's video's main purpose, seeing how much we could expand through the off season. You know, I'm a businessman, and it's my sole duty to make this team good.
Jabari Smith.
Alright, now it's like, let's see if we can cut that. That's not a foul, but okay.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
I will chuck it down court just because this is not a well, actually,
Washington
that was
foul.
pretty professional play. Got a foul out of it.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Jamal Murray.
Nope. Dang it, I was hoping to get that block, but he hit it. 0.5 of a second, or 0.5 of a second. Chuck it. Make it. Oh. I almost hit that. That's fine, I didn't.
Wizards. 26.
Pretty solid first quarter. I'm gonna go ahead and sim. I'm gonna come back. Alright, let me sim. Here, I can adjust this feed. I'll just sim the rest of the game at this point. 106, 105 is actually a very close 1-point game, so we're in the playoffs now. Not our team particularly. Actually, I want to take a look at something. So the Grizzlies were to end the season. Grizzlies were 58-24 in the Western, and the Pacers are at the top in the 59-23 record. That's actually kind of crazy. Teams that you would never think would make it that way. Trae Young was the league leader. I'm just looking at some stuff like end of season stuff. Just looking at a few things. So, yeah, there is a play-in. I did forget there is a play-in. But even the play-in we're not even in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sim playoffs. Let's see who wins the championship. Joel Embiid on the Clippers is crazy. It's just all these trades that are, who knows if they'll ever happen. Pacers and the Clippers in the finals, and the new and in 2023, I believe, NBA champions are the Pacers. James Harden on the Pacers got Finals MVP, and that wraps it up for the season. So let me go ahead and advance the season. Let me check anything. So so here's the interesting part, and here's why I loved at least in 2K23 the off season. You get to see so much stuff. Kind of build up. So we had Dwight. I'm just gonna kind of, review it all. So we had Dwight Howard retired, Udonis Haslem retired, Trevor Ariza retired, Drew Johnson, Kyle Lowry retired at 37 for 17 years pro. Marcus Aldridge, Lou Williams, that's fine. Al Horford retired. CJ Miles retired, Jeff Green, JaVale McGee, Eric Gordon, Patrick Mills. That's not shit, man. I'm just seeing if there's anybody like super shocking in here. Man. Any Hall of Fame inductees? Wow. Dwight Howard inducted into the Hall of Fame. That is pretty good, I think. Staff signing, we're gonna get to that. You have draft combine, NBA draft, rookie signing. We're gonna get to all that kind of stuff eventually. And then Summer League, I'm excited to look at Summer League. All-Star City selection, and then we could advance to the next season. But these are all like the kind of off-season things that I was talking to you about, getting into the off-season festivities. So we're going to go to staff signing. What do you say about getting a new head coach? That's at the top of my priority. It's all good. So our coach, let's try and look at head coach, Steven Silas, I think that's how you say his name. Fire. Okay, now we need a new head coach. Greg Popovich. He's hired. I will give him I'm just gonna lower his budget to $10.90 mil for 4 years. He appreciates my offer, and I'll make the decision in the coming years. Okay, so we're gonna get to that. So we'll see about his head coach position. I'm gonna go ahead and make a rookie signing. We'll see if Greg Popovich wants to take our offer. I think he will. I mean, it was a pretty good offer for 4 years, 10.9 some million. We have Dean Spencer, Richie Black, Pat Meeks for our rookie signings, and then we have team options, qualifying offers. I'm just gonna get straight into Summer League, which should be so exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at Summer League. We're gonna do Summer League, I think, if we can, and give me the roster of 13 players. I'm gonna build our Summer League roster, so we're gonna have fill out automatically. Sorry, I thought I was gonna do it. So I can play some Summer League. I'm gonna go ahead and sim some of it. Oh, we got eliminated, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we got eliminated. So let's see who makes it to the Summer League Tournament Finals. And the Denver Nuggets have won the Summer League Finals. I mean, it was a pretty decent Summer League, but All-Star City, care too much about that. We're going to actually, yeah, you know what? Why not? I'll just see the All-Star City. Denver, Colorado's the. Oh wait, I can choose the city. I can choose the city for All-Star. That's funny. What city should I pick? Let's do. I feel like all these are. Let's do Boston. We're gonna do Boston. We are going to do Boston for the All-Star Select. So that's next season. So we're gonna go ahead and advance. I think we're ready for the next season. I don't know team status in the look. Coaching. Let's go and take a look at front office. I'm gonna go ahead and look at my staff. So still are. I guess Eric Hoffman should not take our offer. We offered him $6.95 million for 4 years. Kevin Neely is our new head coach. I guess Pop didn't want to take it. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to look at our entire a few contract extensions. I'm just gonna look at a few things here. I mean, I think we had a pretty successful offseason in my book, honestly. Pretty successful. I mean, I scouted out some people. I didn't want to get the new head coach I wanted, but that's fine. I mean, I think the new head coach is kind of more of a temporary thing for now, until we find out what's going on. He might just be around for the season, maybe midway through the season. I'm not quite sure, but So if you take a look at our roster here, we have Transparency, Dean Spencer. I mean, picked him up in the draft, so he is our rookie. More or less the same. Pat Meeks, we also picked him up in the draft, and Richard Black, we picked him up in the draft too. And we also picked up Kemba Walker and Duncan Robinson throughout the offseason. So, I mean, our team's pretty good to start off. I mean, it's not necessarily any good big trades that I want, because I want to lock up Jamal Murray and Tyrese Maxey. So Jamal Murray's on a 2-year contract, Tyrese Maxey's on a 1 more year contract, so I'll have to renegotiate that when it comes down to it. But it's not the big off season I had planned. It's not, certainly wasn't the biggest off season, but I'm gonna go ahead and sit through a few off season games. That's a horrible trade. Some of these trades are so horrible. Like, why would I want him for? I mean, I value Tyrese Maxey a lot on this team, so for me to trade him, he is one of my valuables. He's definitely one of the valuables on this team, so I want to keep him for as long as possible, and I also want to keep him happy, which is very important to me. As a matter of fact, he's somewhat loyal, and his contract thought, I'll be moving on to a new team next season. With my treatment lately, it looks like management is in agreement. I'm going to try and change his mind on that. I mean, kind of sucks. If he feels that way, but I mean, I could try to change his mind the best I can, but I mean, I guess we're gonna make sure he goes. I mean, if he wants to trade, then we're gonna make sure he goes to a good, like. I'm definitely getting something in return if I'm trading Tyrese Maxey. So, you know, I might. I mean, he said next season, so I could have time to change his mind. I don't know. I guess we'll see how he feels. But can't really do much if he wants to leave. Missouri. Oh, well, that's unfortunate it feels that way. But like I said, we'll see if we can change his mind. I mean, who knows? Whoever knows. I'm just gonna sit in here. See what else we could pick up, and then we'll probably. Yeah, but like I said, if I'm gonna trade away Maxey, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get a good trade. So that's not really what's in my best interest. But I'm not sure we're gonna cap off today's episode. I really just want to get through the off season and all the festivities that come with that. But now we're in a new season, and Tyrese Maxey wants to be traded, at least for next season. Happy where he's at now, but I mean, I want to see if I can change his mind. I mean, the contract does have the rest of the year left, so I guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, this is kind of like a progressive series, so sometimes it could get boring or whatever, but you know, if you guys are into basketball, I'm sure it intrigues you guys. I mean, I certainly am loving this series. I like making it and stuff like that, so make sure to subscribe for more content. I like video, all good stuff. Discord, Twitch, Instagram, links in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.